It's the Flow Friday Night Sports Show and a big round of matches it was last week in Mallee Netball. And, of course, they'll be heading to Adelaide, the best Mallee Netballs going around for the country champs like everyone else. Joining me on the line, Nicole McMahon, to help us go through what happened last week and what's coming up this weekend. Hello, Nicole.
Hello, Jason.
Oh, well, that gives it away. We should start there. It was the match of the round. Lamurray, your girls, taking on BDT. And, well, it doesn't get much closer than this. 42-40, but it didn't quite fall your way, Nicole.
No, it didn't, Jason. We lost to them first round by 3 goals, and now it's 2 goals. And I think that's our third game that we've lost within 3 goals.
Oh, wow. Well, on the bright side, if it keeps up that way, you'll catch them come finals time.
Well, that's exactly right. That's all part of the plan.
Yeah.
Part of the bigger plan. Don't win finals in, I was saying May, but now we'll say June. But no, it was a really good hit out between the two of the top sides, BDT and Lamurray. Lamurray did have the lead in the first half by 5 goals, and then Borders just had a very consistent last 2 quarters, and Lamurray just lost our rhythm a little bit. BDT's goalies, Erin Tonkin, who's been back from injury, had a very good 3 quarters, very accurate shooting alongside Tara Vanderleer, who's back from retirement, and it doesn't look like she's lost anything in her stride at all. She had a very good game. And also Emily Richo helping out in the goal ring there too. Lamurray's Amy Dye in wing defence had a really good 4 quarters, so well done to Amy. But yeah, bad luck to Lamurray. Maybe next time.
Yes, maybe next time, but there'll be plenty of opportunities. I'm sure those two will see a bit more of each other before the season's over. Kurunda Districts, let's go there first. They hosted Murrayville, and they got over the line in the end by 9 goals. So Kurunda 41, Murrayville 32. A good win for Kurunda.
Yeah, it was, and an important one too to make sure they get that 4th spot come finals time. It really just came down though to the first quarter. Kurunda, I think, won that by about 7 goals, and then kind of just kept that lead for the rest of the game. Murrayville's Jamie Willisdorf and Michaela Moyle getting their best on ground from their coach. So well done to those girls, and well done to Kurunda for getting a much needed win.
Yes, indeed. Now the last match of the round, I mean, it's almost a case of top versus close to bottom here. It was 2nd versus 5th, so Pinery only percentage separates them from the top of the ladder. Pekin Districts gave a very good account of themselves in this game, but couldn't quite get over the line. It was Pinery too good.
Yeah, it was. If you go down, though, and break it down quarter by quarter, really interesting results. The first half was Peak 9 to Pinery 27, and the second half, Peak actually outscored them 24 goals to Pinery 10.
Wow.
So quite a difference there in the halves, and shows that Peak do still have a bit of depth to their side, so not to write them out yet of finals contention, but it does show how close the ladder is with that first-ranking Pinery up against Peak, who I think are currently 5th on the ladder. From their coach, Emerson Till played an absolute cracker for Pinery, young Emerson, who plays back in goalkeeper, so well done to Emerson.
Excellent. And that leads us to wrap up the weekend of matches that was last week and have a look at what's coming up this weekend. The Country Championships, of course, at Priceline Stadium in Adelaide. How many Mallee teams have you got heading up the highway for this one?
We've got 3 teams this year, no 17s, but they have joined with the seniors. So we have a very young senior side, I think mostly 17, 18-year-olds. So well done to those girls for putting up their hand, and hopefully they might play with each other for a few years and get a consistent side getting down to those country champs. They're going to be led by Katie Dow. We also have a 15th team being led by Dione Pudney, and a 13th team who's been coached by Mel Schilling.
Right, it's going to be an interesting carnival for the seniors. We've talked about this a couple of times already, and will throughout the night. Once was a 3-day carnival, now is a 2-day carnival. So a condensed fixture for the seniors. The juniors will still have their finals on Mondays, should they get that far. And it's going to be tough work. Lots of games to be played over 2 days for the senior girls.
Yeah, it is, and I think that's why the seniors aren't playing. Many seniors aren't putting their hand up to play in the senior comp because we need the weekend off, but fantastic that we have put aside in. So wish those girls all the best in representing the Mallee.
Excellent. So it should be a big weekend. We'll talk about how they go, of course, next week. And good luck to everyone from the Mallee representing the Mallee Netball Association this weekend. Nicole, what are your plans for the weekend?
I think the zoo tomorrow, Jason. Take pretty cruisy in Adelaide.
Excellent. Well, enjoy the zoo, and we'll catch up with you again next week here on the Flow Friday Night Sports Show.
Awesome. Thanks, Jason.